Hey, Professor McEwen here, and topic is our first discussion that you'll have to do for this class. So let's first look at what the minimum requirements are. Make sure you make the minimum requirements, and then we'll go into the discussion and what I'm basically looking for. Now, you can always send me your discussion anytime before Thursday, 4 p.m. each Thursday when the discussion is due. And I'll be more than happy to take a look at it and critique it. But make sure you meet the minimum requirements, that there's two separate paragraphs. Each paragraph is worth 15 points. You could always write more paragraphs, and usually those who have a higher score in the range of the A's write 4 or 5 and usually a page. Each paragraph is at least 100 words. 200 words is the minimum. And yes, I'm a horse's butt if you write 199 words. Make sure they contain facts and analysis. Do not just state a fact, tell what the fact means. That's where analysis comes in. And yes, English grammar counts. Capitalization is very key as well, and grammar and spelling. You must have endnotes, no more than 4 endnotes. If you do not have an endnote, that could constitute a possible violation of academic integrity. The first endnote should look like this at the bottom of all your writing. Or let's say if you just use the textbook, Spielvogel, Western Civilization, to 1715, the city's Boston, Wadsworth or Cengage, and what year it was published, and the page number. If you use a lecture video, you put the name of the lecture. It's from this class, EUH2000, Western Civilization, 1648. It's a class lecture, just pretend like it is, Daytona Beach, and the day you retrieved it as well. Okay, so let's look at your first discussion that is going to be due this coming Friday. What legacy did the ancient Hebrews leave to Western civilization? All right, so what I am specifically looking for is those contributions, and there is many. That means they're still with us today. Some people might want to look at that the first half of the Christian Bible coming from the Torah. There's also things that philosophy was law. It was very interesting that the Hebrews looked at it as that no one is above the law, including a king. And this is what we see that will form later on Republican governments such as ours as well. There's also a code of ethics. There was also things that we, for example, I always like to point out that if you have bad credit after 7 years, that's gone. Well, that came from the Hebrews as well. So all you have to do is give a couple of things that the Hebrews gave to Western civilization that we'll see almost throughout Western civilization and later on today. But once again, please send me your discussions before they're due, and I'll be more than happy to take a look at it so we can get you that high grade that you desire. Have a good week.